Book 1, The Book of Dawns, Chapter 1, First Light, Part 1, Abrahamic Reframing. The opening takes a side without saying so. A world made by speech, no divine family to negotiate, no slain monster turned into sky, just a voice that draws lines and calls them good. The lines are not ornament, they are the frame that later law, worship, and politics are meant to fit. 1. The week that rules, Torah. Genesis lays creation out as a week you can hear, a repeated cadence. God said, it was so, God saw evening and morning, teaches that order comes by word and is kept by rhythm. The work is separation and naming, light from dark, waters from waters, sea from land, kinds distinguished. Chaos is not killed, it is bounded. The craft is deliberate. Day 1, day 4. Light first, then luminaries set later to serve that light. This demotes the sky. Sun and moon are lamps assigned to mark Moedim, appointed times, rather than thrones that rule fate. Day 2, day 5. Waters are parted by a volta, then filled with fish and birds fitted to those lanes. Day 3, day 6. Dry land and seed plants appear, then land creatures and at last humans, given charge within limits. The seventh day does something new. It is blessed and made holy. Unlike the others, it lacks evening and morning, as if its holiness is not a moment but a setting. This installs time itself as sacred. Later, Sabbath law will ride on this, a weekly stop that reaches servants, strangers, and even animals. A world created by measured words must be lived by measured mercy. Other quiet moves matter, image and rule. Humans are granted dominion, but the text pairs it with fruitfulness, kind distinctions, and the Sabbath that limits toil. Dominion is stewardship under a clock, not a license to devour. Seed and kind. Repetition of after their kind fences desire to mix and grasp without measure. Boundaries are not punishment, they are what good looks like. Blessing as assignment. Be fruitful, fill, subdue reads like a charter. Creation gives work meaning before law ever writes a statute. Genesis refuses common assumptions of its world without naming them. Stars are tools, the sea is geography, the weak, not a god, commands rest. The result is a map where speech structure goodness, and where later kings and markets can be judged by whether they keep those structures. 2. The word who makes and mends, gospel. John begins inside Genesis's first line. In the beginning was the word. Creation by speech becomes someone. 2 claims follow. Light as moral sight. The light that allowed plants to grow is now the light by which people tell truth from trick. The creation theme crosses from cosmos to conscience. Sabbath for people. The calendar is kept, but its aim is sharpened. Boundaries are for life, not for show. The same voice that set days refuses spectacle. No stone-to-bread stunt, no theatrical leap. Limits are upheld without turning them into theater. Here, name that lasts is recast, not walls. Faithfulness. The creation week becomes the template for a community whose worship, work, and alms move on time and protect the small. This keeps Genesis' demotion of sky and extends it. No sun god and no politics built on dazzled crowds. 3. Decree, measure, and signs. The Qur'an states the same spine and lean lines. 6 days, be and it is. Throne established, no partners, no begetting. Measure, Qadar. Heavens in layers, earth spread, mountains pegged, provision apportioned. Creation is precise and sufficient, not a display, a measured gift. Luminaries as instruments. The sun is a lamp, the moon a light, stars guide, night and day are for reckoning. The sky serves human timekeeping and travel, not worship. Guidance as continuation. Signs in the world and signs in recitation are one grammar. To ignore clear signs is to unlearn creation's order. This matches Genesis in demoting the sky and enthroning worded limits. Where Genesis argues by structure, Qur'an declares one decree, no rival, time as tool. The shared baseline and its implications across Torah, Gospel, and Qur'an, 4 commitments hold. 1 speaker, no counsel to win, no rival to placate. 2, world by word. Order arrives as assigned boundaries and names. 3, stars demoted. Lights keep calendars and roads, they do not carry crowns. 4, time enthroned. A measured sequence, week, count, sign carries holiness into ordinary life. And 4 stakes follow. Limits are good. Creation calls separation good. Later law will protect those separations in food, sex, trade, land, and court. Fences that keep appetite from eating the world. Mercy needs a schedule. Rest days, release years, gleaning windows. These are creation's ethics written into time. Public calendars, not priestly secrets. If luminaries are tools, time can be shared knowledge. Markets, courts, and feasts can run without sky priests selling access. Power is accountable. A king who compresses rest, cheats measures, or turns worship into display violates creation's frame before he breaks any later law. This is the baseline our canon will test. We will show, plainly, where later writers borrow forms their neighbors already trusted. Waters parted, vault hammered, lights set for counting, flood as reset, tree plant of life, serpent at the hinge, tower to make a name. And how they changed the meaning under a single throne and a public clock. We will also point to the seams where the older story's words still show under fresh paint. For now, hold the measure, law before luminaries, name by covenant not wall, gift over grasp, limits as part of good. Everything that follows, flood, city, tower, call, law, will either keep that measure or try to sell you a brighter one that costs more than it admits.